Welcome back, hunters, to another episode of our Monster Hunter World campaign in the Wildspire Wastes. After just barely making it by against a Diablos, I think we need to go back to the beginning. I'm looking at my gear, it's been a few months, and I'm thinking to myself, why do I not have any good armor? I focus too much on the straight value of the armor defense against the Diablos, which yeah, it's not going to get any better, but the abilities on other armor pieces are invaluable. So I'm going back to hunt a Barroth in hopes that I can get some new boots. The Barroth boots in particular are going to help me become immune to stun. Guess what Diablos likes to do? Stun people. So while my overall defense won't get any better, that ability by itself will make it so that we suffer less penalties when fighting him. So, with that out of the way, let's hunt a tempered Barroth. Since this is our first investigation, we're going on starting point 2, which will give us 2 potions. And unless my markings here are wrong, we'll have 3 potions in total. You're heading after a Barroth. Big, nasty brutes. And they've been responsible for impeding vital research. So that's why you're on the trail. And you've not spent long patrolling the edges of the swamp where it lives when you find a sign one of the creatures has been here. Barroth claws, wedged into stinking mud. There's been a fight, probably a Barroth dueling with the Giratodos. Those 2 beasts love to rip each other to pieces. But there's a Barroth nearby. Time to track it down. We'll each gain a Barroth claw. We can go straight after it, spend a little more time in the area, or race to where he's last seen. We'll stick around the area. Maybe we can find some more resources. The Barroth might return. Discard 1 time card. Each hunter gains 1 monster bone medium. Proceed to entry 11. There's no sign the creature intends to return to this area, but you find more of its spore. It was a brutal fight by the looks of it. Remnants of it are everywhere, but the beast isn't returning. Well, we can discard 2 time cards, and each hunter will gain a monster bone large and 1 Barroth shell. That's worth it. Proceed to entry 27. A massive ores has also been thrown up by the battle. Discard 1 time card. We can roll on the table or say that there's no more time to waste. So, there's no more time to waste. Gain a track token, and proceed to entry 22. It's been a bad start. Your arms and face sting from the bites, and you've barely seen anything to hint Barroth hunts these marshes at all. Until now, a collection of hardy trees growing in the swamp have been torn up and flung apart by something big and heavy. The marks on the trunks look like they were made by Barroth blades. Well, I know I can start the fight now. So let's hunker down and wait. The beast might still be in the area. Proceed to entry 30. Your instincts are good. Only a few minutes later you hear the odd trumpeting cry of a Barroth, grunting and smashing as it hurls aside great clumps of sodden earth in search of food. It's nearly upon you. Brace yourselves for the fight. Reveal my nothing scout token and put Skull Crush into its behavior deck. It's time to fight. Each time the Barroth moves onto a pond, we'll remove 1 break token from a body part that isn't broken, and all of his behaviors have +1 damage. So, Barroth, looking to shoulder barge the furthest person, which will be Insect Glaive. Looking 2 forward, go 1, go 2, face, and hit you for 7 damage or 3 dodge. 7 damage, 3 dodge, you say? Okay, well, I can get rid of 2 cards, or just take it. 7 damage puts me down by 4. Alright, we'll take it. 4 damage. Now we've got 2 hunters, 1 card. That's actually a pretty bad start. I wonder if it was worth doing that. Well, your weakest is currently your side, so let's try and get there. Right, because you're split apart that way, so this is a side arc and the front arc. We'll do a wide sweep. It's simply 1 damage for 1. 64 health remaining. Draw time. Tactical shift. 2 hunters can move 1 spot each. Let's do it like that. Discarding, discarding, drawing. I forgot what even my Kinsect would have been. A white, which makes this nothing. Actually, there's no Kinsect on this. Never mind. Oopsie. Well, that's a good one to have early, but don't know whether or not I can make a whole lot of use of it. We'll simply draw back up and hope that I can get something worthwhile. Charge Blade. What do we have here? Only 1 card isn't going to give us much. But I can do a Charge Rising Slash. This card can't be played if I've played something else. It's my first. Therefore, 2, 4, minus a side armor of 1. That's 3 damage. 61. Time says Suspended Boulder. We discard some useless cards in my hand, and draw. Now the boulder says, yes! 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts us down to 56. Okay, we made up for it. That's 2 hunters, 1 card, but I can still get a free movement. I'll move back just in case. Now we have a wide sweep. Looking for the closest, we go 1, we go 2, and it's actually a tail attack here, so it doesn't hit the front. So everyone avoids the damage. And actually, my Insect Glaive should have 1 less health. Now the pot's right. Okay. Now we get 1 hunter, 3 cards. So we need someone to do a lot of damage. We'll have the Insect Glaive go. I kind of want them to get out of there. I get red Kinsect. We're going to vault, discard, be over here on the side. It's going to get rid of 1 of my damage cards, a 3, not great. But we can thrust, which makes this 3, 6, 7, 8. Minus the 1 is 7, putting you down to 49. But that's not all. We have plenty more where that came from. A jumping slash here will give us 1 more card for 3 minus the 1. That's 2 damage and a break. So now we've got 2 break tokens. Actually, no, we only got 1. Only 1 break token here on the side. But that's not all. A tornado slash will give us 2, plus an additional 2, for a total of 8. Eight minus 1 is 7. All the way down to 40. Then I can back away slowly. And then, you know, I'm almost inclined to want to sprint here so I can really get far away. But I don't think... Well, he's going to try to come after the closest with the head attack. I'm pretty sure that's definitely going to get you. So, let's try it. Let's try getting out of here. Now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. If I get into the shrubs, tiebreaker, it goes for you. So, draw time. Flip my token, discard, draw. I used my entire hand that turn. Can you imagine it? Now, thanks to the Vespoid, I suffer paralysis. So I'm losing a lot of my cards here. Ooh, wait a minute. I was not allowed to do that. That means that my turn ends. So that means I'm there. Meaning my turn ends right there. I discard this, keep the card that was in my hand, and draw back up. So I'm in a bad spot. I'm probably gonna die here, unless I can get some nice dodges. So now I have to discard my hand, keep 2 cards. I'm definitely keeping those high dodge value cards. That's the pot. Can you tell it's been a while since I played? Oh, Skull Slam actually only hits the front arc where I am not, and then looks at my hunter and tries to go backwards. Good dodge. That works. One hunter, 3 cards. What's with all these one hunter moves? The Charge Blade cannot get there in time. The next attack is a tail attack targeting the closest. I worry. Let's see. Barroth is affected by water. I'm guessing he doesn't have his mud armor, because otherwise that doesn't make sense. And I can get 3 cards again. Let's see. If I sprint for 2, I can get here. Then I can charge Rising Slash, and although it says you can't have played another card, I've confirmed with the developers that sprinting does not count as playing a card, even though the game rules all refers to putting cards in any way onto the board as playing a card. But for the intents and purposes of this card, that does not count as playing a card. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So, that's 5 damage onto the side for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 puts us to 36. I still have a lot of cards to play, like a shield block, then a slippery round slash. 1 card, 4 damage, okay, 33, a water token, and that's the end of my turn. Another Vespoid, 2 Vespoids in a row. Can you believe it? Let's see. Currently, the Insect Glaive is going to be the target. I do have a shield up, so hopefully I can try and just do damage. Barroth, Tail Thrash. Is going to go forward. Then he's going to hit people from his left and right. So that's going to be the Charge Blade, but not the Insect Glaive. For 7 damage, it's actually 8, reduced by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 thanks to the Barroth Helm. I take 1 damage. Wow. 1 damage. We take that. 7 health remaining on me. Finally, we get something that's 2 hunters, 2 turns. We can reset ourselves a bit here. Insect Glaive gets the orange, but unfortunately I don't have any orange on me. And I'm running out of damage cards. But I have enough. So you know what? We're going to go 1. Jumping Slash. Simple 1 damage, but a break token. Jumping Advancing Slash. 2 cards. 4 damage, minus 1. 1, 2, 3. 29 health remaining. Another break token. And that's the turn. A Nitro Toad. Actually, he would have healed thanks to the mud armor. Now there's only 2 break tokens there. But the Nitro Toad might be able to get it back on. It does. Get rid of the card. Drawing back up. Now, Charge Blade. Well, 2 cards you say. We can hit him with this. 1 damage. 28. That actually would have been gone. And then an Elemental Discharge gives us 1 plus 2 more for a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 1, 6. 22 health, and we break the claws. The claws say we discard the top of the monster behavior deck, which is a good thing to discard because we got rid of Mud Shake, which would have just done AoE and probably double knocked us out. That's turn. Flip, discard, refresh my hand. So what do you do, Barroth? Nosedive. Looking for you. We go 1. Where do I want to go? Kind of want to stay in range here. We go 2, and he'll hit the insect glaive for 6 water damage, which I can't really stop, or 2 dodge. And that's where we say, no sir, we're getting out of there. Although, can I get out of there in such a way so as to not encourage him jumping onto a pawn node? We'll try it. 2 hunters, 2 turns. Now both of my hunters are getting low on their sharpness. The insect glaive especially. So, insect glaive, time for you to drink a potion, sharpen your weapon. What does time say? Poison cup. Discard nothing that exists. We will keep one of our poison slashes. I have too many in my hand and there's no way I'm going to use both. Draw. Then, you've got the charge blade. What I can do is walk forward, get rid of a card, use the Wrath of Meow to do an attack onto the side for 3 cards worth. That's a lot of damage. 4, 7, 10 damage. 13 health remaining. Then I sharpen my weapon. And that's all I need to do. End turn. Draw. Tactical shift. Get rid of that. Get rid of the weak slashes in my hand. And draw back up. Alright. Do we want to move? I'd say not. What do you do, Barroth? Rear slam. From his perspective, he's going to hit the charge blade. This does 7 water damage. I can only reduce that by 1, so I take 6. I do go down to 1 health, unless I want to dodge 2. I don't want to. We will take it as it is. Because now, looks at the farthest, that's you, and goes, actually, it's equidistant, right? There's no, so we can have it go like this. Doesn't recover any break tokens. And then we can have it do it again. That works. 2 hunters, 2 turns. It is unfortunate that the charge blade just sharpened, because now you really need to heal, but you don't have the luxury. Let's poke him on the side for 4 damage. 4 damage minus the 1, that's 3. Try it again. 3, that's 2. 1, 2. 8 health remaining. And then I can just leave. I can just leave. And in fact, I'm so confident, I will get out of there. Draw. Threat shift moves our tokens. And then, insect glaive. Can you get there fast enough? You have a white. If I vault, kind of just, and then a free move. And then, oh dear, 2 cards. So if I do this, that's a poison slash. That gives me that. I get rid of a damage, a 1, that's good. I do a thrust, that's 1 plus 2 plus 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. That's 7 damage. You have 1 health remaining, meaning it doesn't matter what I throw at you because you perish. Yeah, we knew that one was going to be easy. It goes to show what the weapons can do, and the weapons are great. I need more survivability against tougher foes. And that's why we're going to be bullying this Barroth until you give me what I want. Naturally, we always plunder blade, because I always hope to at least break one thing. And for a tempered investigation, we actually get 5 dice each. And then the charge blade gets 2 more, thanks to plunger blade. Okay. Then the charge blade gets... Let's see what we can make with this. We're looking for the boots specifically. The chest piece is cute, and if I have the excess resources, I guess I can make it. It'll make hunting Gyrotodos easier. But I'll be right back with our final carvings. Alright, unfortunately we got a whole lot of garbage. So what's going to happen here is that we're going to actually have to go to downtime. I was able to get some stuff, but I didn't have enough to actually make what I need. So we're spending another day for downtime, and that's day 10. With that, we can visit the resource center and see what we get. A coral crystal and boulder bone. Then we visit the stockpile, get rid of 3 fusiums to make a keen bone and say a boulder bone, a cabalite ore, and a monster bone medium to make another keen bone for the second hunter. Then we visit the chef and we all get water elemental resistance. So the next time we hunt a Barroth or a Gyrotodos, we are better off. With those keen bones, we can actually make the Barroth greaves. So I'll give that to the insect glaive. They now have some extra resistance to stun, and the Barroth greaves also give water resistance. So actually, the insect glaive is becoming a little chunky. They'll have 3 water resistance going into the next fight, and the charge blade will have 2. Now I'm thinking of hunting Barroth again, so I can get those boots for her as well. So join me next time when we hunt Barroth for the last time. And after that, Gyrotodos. And after that, we're back on the hunt of Diablos. If you've been enjoying this series, like the video, subscribe to the channel, so you can be up to date when these videos come out. There's still a lot of content to get through, and we're going to explore all of it, and then some. I'll be really excited to show you guys some secret stuff I have in the works. So keep your eyes on the channel so you can see what I've got cooking. But that's all for now. Thank you, as always, for watching.